So we've established already that Abraham's old when this whole story starts. He's 75 when he leaves for this land that God promises, and as age is mentioned several times along the way. Now, I think that the age is important, but not for the reason that people typically bring up. People typically bring up the age to say, like, he was well beyond child rearing years and child making years, and his wife was definitely beyond her child bearing years, but that's just demonstrating God's power over nature. 15 chapters ago, God already did that. He spoke into existence an entire universe, the world, fish, trees, birds, everything, people. So I don't think that the power over nature thing here is the point. I think the point is the amount of time that Abraham had to stay faithful to God's promise. The amount of time that he had to believe that God was going to answer this promise and fulfill it for him. Could you imagine? He's 75 years old when this story starts. The Bible tells us that he's 99 when the promised son is finally born. 99? Are you kidding? I can barely wait for a frozen pizza to cook in the oven. That's 12 minutes at 425. Start thinking, 12 minutes, man, maybe I'll do some microwave popcorn. Well, microwave popcorn is like 3 minutes, so maybe we'll throw in a frozen burrito? A minute and 25 seconds? Can we handle that? Our patience is non-existent. Do you have the faith? Do I have the faith that it would take to last years upon years of faithfully believing in the promises of God? I don't know. I think it's worth us exploring. I think it's worth us taking a look at. So here's the questions that I want you to explore today. Number one, do you have faith that will last? Do you, or can you confidently say, I have faith that would last 5, 10, 15, 20 years on the promises of God? But maybe we should back up. Do you even know what the promises of God are? Your second question is, what promises are you holding on to? What promises do you believe in, and do you need to get through a day, a week, a rough patch, or good patches? What do you believe in? And what do you hold to from the promises that God has given you? Number three, as a result of these promises, what are you doing about it? If you say, well, I believe that God will take care of me, or I believe that God will sustain me or hold me, does your life reflect that? Do you choose to make decisions as a result of that fact, or is it just another thing that you say?